Oh. Sorry, guys. Half asleep here. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, g'day, everyone. There's no one here at the moment. Might be a short show tonight. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. It's this fucking Melbourne weather. They teased us with a warmish, or not warm, a mild day a couple of days ago, but then it's back to shit again. Not good for hay fever sufferers. Let's see who's here. Oh, Tim, how are you, mate? George, LA Meth, B. Good old Fred Smith. I'm waiting for Fred to ask for Ash, but sorry, no Ash tonight. Yeah. As you know, guys, there's Freedom Patriot, Sandy. G'day, everyone. Steve. Arch, Yo Laser and Jay Shield Killer. Rebby, Michael. I think I've got the lot there. Tam, g'day, Tam. Sorry, a bit nosy here. Yeah, I've got a few things I want to talk about, but like I said, this show's not about me. If you want to come on, Mickey. Yeah, hello, Meth, which just mentioned, hang on. We did the job on Greg. See you next Tuesday. I'm proud of everyone. I was hoping to get 1,000, which was a bit of an ask. I think the last I looked, if you watched my last video where I showed him deleting his video or YouTube deleting his video, do you actually think YouTube would delete his video? No. Hang on, Freedom Patriot. I'll answer that in a second. Yeah, it was like high 500s. I'm sure it got into the 600s. The guy would have been shocked, but yeah, couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it. And that's what we should all do. You know, the good old days of the truth bomb. We got to wake these bastards up. If we can't call them on the phone and can't speak to them on the phone, you get a dumb bimbo receptionist. Well, let's bomb them on their so-called, whether it's YouTube channels or any other shit like Twitter or whatever you want to use, whatever they use. We got to let them know. We can't just sit back and be quiet about this shit. So, yeah, we got him big time. And there's still another video sitting there. I don't know if you've seen it, guys, where his fucking stupid wife, supposed wife, is trying to teach people how to wear a mask. It's absolutely fucking, you know, good old play school days for, 3 and 4-year-olds. But this is our health minister. Not telling us how to be healthy and eat good and good nutrition, but how to put a freaking mask on. He needs his dumb bimbo wife to show us. So the numbers are still pretty shit, probably equal like in the 60s. So give it a bash, guys. Seeing that the other one's gone. And keep in touch, guys, if he does post any more bullshit videos. But as far as Greg, see you next Tuesday goes, as far as a politician goes, he actually looks like a normal person. When I say normal person, because politicians are fucking horrid. They are horrid. They're not normal. But this guy actually looks normal. And when I say talks normal, he doesn't talk like a no, he seems dumb, but he doesn't come across as a politician. He seems like an everyday guy. And he's obviously gone in there into politics and he's been told what to say. That's fucking hell. That is the guy Australia's health minister. Unbelievable. And just on that, as you know, his announcement yesterday with that other fucking idiot, Brendan Murphy, the ex-chief medical officer who quietly disappeared and is taking the role of the vaccine man. I don't know if you guys noticed, it was very informal. Very informal. I don't know what's on mainstream. I don't watch TV. But their announcement that they got like 84 million vaccines for all Australians seemed pretty informal. Just a 2-minute little talk. And the thing about it is there was no real talk about Queensland University getting the major deal. Scummo came out a while ago and said the deal was with Oxford University. But I could guarantee you it's all been scripted for the next day. I didn't wake up at first. I made the big announcement, then I quickly soon knew what was wrong there. AstraZeneca's come out and said, without names or what conditions, that there was an adverse effect on one person. And they're going to put a halt to the phase 3 testing of the bullshit vaccine. Well, at first we thought, wow, that's going to be big news. What's Australia going to do about that? Why has Australia jumped into something, as I've shown in the video, that phase 3 won't even end by the end of the year, and then the end of the friggin' whatever testing is October 2022. So why would Australia jump in and out of 160 vaccine makers all of a sudden want to have this Oxford University? Maybe because Bill Gates has put nearly $1 billion into it. Might have something to do with it. But the thing about the news, the one person adverse effect, all that is about is that, as you'll hear these idiots, Hunt and all that, will say, our number one priority is safety. Safety, stringent. We won't take on these vaccines unless they are 100% virtually guaranteed. So that's why they use this one person to make out, even for one person, we're going to stop testing. We're going to find out what is wrong for this one person. It's fake as fuck. No one's fucking been tested with this shit. They're talking about like 80,000 people or some ridiculous figure. Who the fuck's going to get something put in their bodies that they know what's inside, what it's going to do for a couple $100? So, yeah, just one person. That's how stringent we are, 100%. It'll come out in the next day or 2 or 3 or whatever. This guy will recover. It was just some little glitch, no problems. And all the Australians will go, yeah, you fucking beauty, there's no problems with this vaccine. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on after 6 months. No worry, 6 months. That'll do. Don't worry about the fucking testing. We want our vaccine. Because we don't like being in lockdown. Anyway, come on, someone, come on. I'm not in the mood for talking. And the other thing, if you've watched my videos, there was a good one on the mask that the French Prime Minister, whatever he is, what's his name? Fuck the bite, I can't remember. Shit, got a bad memory. You know what I'm talking about. He couldn't even talk through a mask for a minute, and he started coughing his guts out. Then he started scratching his, picking his nose, scratching his fucking, you name it. Absolute rubbish. There's something I want to show you guys, but I'll wait till give it a few minutes. Very interesting what happened to me today. Macron, that's it, Macron. Something happened. I got a bit excited. I got an email saying there's an audition for a golf commercial or some shit with Drummond. Drummond's a big name in golf here in Australia. And it was cool, you know. Golf I love, you know. And I'll tell you about it not now. Give us 10, 15 minutes. But huge disappointment. Huge disappointment. And this is the future. And you'll see what I mean when I go through it. Wait till you see this. And the other thing was Avi Yemeni. I'm not sure if you people know who Avi Yemeni is. I'll just wait for a few people to reply. Oh, shit, did I have that on? Hope I wasn't echoing there because I've got the mute. Anyway, I'm sorry. We got a lot of yeps. Yep. Good. FEMA region. Whereabouts are you? I love a game of golf. I love a golf with Sam Newman. Sandy Crow, your man loves him. Fucking hell, wake him up for God's sake. Let's just go back to February 2017. Guess who was the guy that got me arrested? That horrid experience I went through. Avi Yemeni, the skunk, the fucking Jew skunk. And I was shocked. I mean, the next time I heard about him was November 2018 when they had that bullshit terror rubbish in Burke Street when we were in town during the trial of Jimmy Donuts. I wonder how Jimmy Donuts is going in his new identity in Israel or wherever he is. But yeah, Avi Yemeni, he set up a GoFundMe, not only for the family that I got arrested for on Burke Street, but he set it up for the trolley man bullshit. And you knew straight away that this guy's, there's something wrong with this guy. Especially when he's got that J word. And I was shocked. Only recently I found out he had 500,000 subscribers. 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, fucking what? Even King Shield Max Egan doesn't even get close to that. So I thought, wow, has this guy changed? Has he turned a new leaf? No. If you saw the protest on last Saturday, it was so obvious the fake arrest. The cops did a fake arrest on him. It was absolutely feeble. And what I didn't show in my video, which I saw, I don't know where it was, on some Facebook video I watched, that he actually, not long after he supposedly got arrested, he was happily talking to all these idiots with microphones and cameras amongst all the people. Minutes after he got arrested. Whereas if anyone else got arrested, they were told to stay away. Just, get out of there and not come back. But this guy just came back good as gold. Anyway, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks he's a dog, because someone up there in Brisbane today, I posted, I don't know who he is, some supposed Two Bob actor, what was his name? Mac Linden or something. He made some big announcement that he's been given like orders from Mossad and Israel to get this guy. I can't work it out, to be honest. And at the end, if you've seen it, he says you got 72 hours to own up. Fucking hell, I don't know what's that about. Does anyone know here? Anyone here can tell me what this 72 hours shit is? What are they going to do to him? How can the Zionist Mossad be telling this guy to get Yemeni, who's one of them? I don't get it. Don't get it. Anyway, there's another video come out I just saw. I think it was earlier this year that he apparently beat his wife up or some shit. And there was some feeble arrest of him, and all these people are yelling something out. I don't know what they were yelling against him or with him, but anyway. Sorry. Is someone going to come on? I can hardly breathe here. Honestly, I don't know. I'm feeling all clogged up. You probably noticed I haven't done any BS19 awakenings on my bike this week. To be honest, it's got to the point where I shouldn't say this. I really shouldn't say this, but if people can't see this shit by now, fuck them. Let them take the vaccine. They deserve what they get. I can't see the point going around on my bike, stopping people, getting abused by a few of them. I feel sort of embarrassed in a way. I feel embarrassed that I have to actually, tell people that this is fucking bullshit. And in a way, it sort of got to me. But a little story. Friday, there's a guy that I met. You want me to talk about Burke Street? Oh, my God, Marco. Oh, God, I like to talk a lot about Burke Street, mate, but there'll be a day when I'm going to spill it out like you cannot believe, but hopefully that will happen. But anyway, not here tonight, mate. So this guy that I met like a week or so ago, I've become friends with. The good thing about riding my bike, I have made good friends, some good friends. Anyway, this guy, he lives with his mother and his sister. I don't know, he'd be in his 50s, I think. He sits down the back of his house and just flickers on Facebook and shit and has a cigarette, has a coffee. Anyway, we had a good chat, and when I walked out of his place, there's this woman walked across the front gate, and she yelled out something like, "Bastard masks!" I thought, what? I went to her. I wasn't filming this. I wish I did capture it. I said, well, take the bloody thing off. Oh, the bloody thing. I fell over before. I won't take the bloody thing off. I said, I can't breathe. I said, well, take the fucking thing off. It's fogging my glasses. I said, bloody hell, woman, take the fucking thing off. She said, no, I can't. I don't want to get fined. Oh, fuck it. I just got in my car and went. I said, oh, sorry. Sorry. And that's probably the last time I've spoken to someone. And when I heard that, I thought, and actually funny, I saw her again Monday at this lovely guy's place that I've met, the pastor, a lovely gentleman who fixed my vibrating machine, exercise machine, which I haven't used for a month. The guy's got magic hands. He just fixes anything. Fix my lawnmower. Any problems, he's going to fix. My treadmill, he's going to look at tomorrow. Seems like everything I get seems to break down. I don't know why, but this guy, I mean, you can give him a car that's broken down. He told me today he got a phone call from someone, his car broke down. He says, I'll come over your place after I go fix the car. And he went and he fixed the car. I said, fucking hell. I said, what was the problem? He said some shit. I said, bloody hell. I said, how did you work that out? I said, oh, look, it's experience. I just know everything about cars. Anyway, I'm just rambling on and on until someone comes on, but I might tell you what happened today in a second. Oh, hang on, guys. This is strange. August the 20th. What's today? September the 9th. Fuck. August the 20th. One of my early bike ride awakening videos. Don't know if you remember this. There was a woman walking with two kids and they wore masks. And they were definitely under 12. And I sort of told her, what the hell? And she said, they're not my kids, they're my nieces. And the mother said, make sure they wear a mask. Anyway, I walked along with her, probably 2-3 minutes, started telling her something, then it was a waste of time and see you later. Then I rode a little bit further and I met this guy. Chico, his name is. Chico, you know my channel. Hopefully you're listening to this, maybe. Anyway, I spoke to Chico for at least 15 minutes and he was really good. And it cut out as usual. And he wanted to listen. He agreed with, he took in just about everything I told him. Told him my YouTube channel. He was going to look into it, blah, blah, blah. August the 20th. I saw him about a week and a half ago. I just sort of waved to him as I rode past. I actually was talking to someone else nearby. But sometime last week, I had that video removed. Not removed. I got a strike. On my Peekay Censored Again 2 channel, which had a week suspension. I got 4 strikes in that week, but luckily none of those 4 strikes added on. And I'm thinking, how do I get a strike on a bike ride video where it said impersonation? Impersonation. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but and it just so happened to be on the video of this guy. And the video also was on Peekay Censored. I put on both channels. That got removed as well. A day or two later, I can't remember. Without a strike, just your normal remove video. But then next day, it got removed again with a strike, which luckily the first time is just a warning strike. So how can it be removed, then next day removed again? Actually, I haven't appealed that. It reminds me, I'll do that tomorrow. But cut it short. Was it yesterday or Monday? I rode past, it was Monday, and I noticed him again. He was on his nature strip. That's right, he was wearing a mask. I think he was doing something on his nature strip. I said, hey, Chico, how you go? Why are you wearing a mask? And you know what he said? Look, I didn't want to tell you last time, but I sort of don't agree with you. I think there is a virus. I said, fucking what? All that time you listened to me and you're telling me now there's a virus? He said, yeah, I know 2 people that died. Oh, fuck, really? How old were they? He said one was 42. I said, oh, fuck off, mate. Don't talk to me again, you idiot. No one under 50's freaking died. I think one person under 50, some fake 42-year-old, and that bullshit 30-year-old. The only two under 50, and this guy supposedly knows this one person that was 42 years old. I said, don't talk to me again. Piss off. And I rode off. So what's the chances? The video was removed of this guy is this guy that's turned around and said it was real. Maybe he flagged me. I don't know. Don't know. Very strange. So anyway, look, 9:30. I'm going to tell you what happened today. Well, let's just get this. People try to guess what actually, I mean, like I said, a $500 job for Bunnings, for golfers, whatever age. I think it was like 12 to 72, whatever. They want people to do some golfing ad. What they asked for was to take a couple photos of your head, then your full body, holding a sign with your name and your age. Then they wanted you to do a little spiel, tell you, your name, where you live, experience, golf, what you've done with golf. Have you done ads before? Goes for a minute. Then you had to have a few swings with a golf club. You had to show that. Then a few putts. I did all that. I got a guy come around and help me to do that. So guess what? After you do all that, you have to go into this agency site and fill out a questionnaire. And here I'm going to ask people, what do you think is one of the questions they asked me? See if anyone could guess. I'll give you guys a few seconds to just give me one question that you think they might ask me. This is the actual when I go for an audition. They obviously select, I don't know, 10 people, 20 people. Then you all go for an audition, and they just select the few that they want. I'll tell you what, someone's really close. Female region is very close. Vlaca is very close. George Jones is very, very close. So far, George Jones would be just in front. Come on. No. Come on. I'd say George Jones was probably a 6.5 out of 10, 7 maybe. Joe Shields from Boston, that's probably a 7. James Wyndham's probably a 7.5. Hi, Ash. Someone's hit the nail on the head, but I won't mention it. All right, here we go. I'm going to read the questionnaire. Name, agent, which is the closest golf course to you. There's a list of golf courses. How far is it? My address, my mobile number, my email, my age, my date of birth, my cultural background, my height, my clothing. What level of golf do you play at? Intermediate. Do you own your own golf clubs? Yes. Do you own golf attire? Yes. Then Do you currently have any advertising on there? No. In the last 3 years, please list all advertising not applicable. Are you recognisable from any television, film, theatre, etc.? Maybe if you watch Knowing, you might see me for half a second. Not applicable. Do you have any allergies or dietary requirements? No. I'm getting close. I just want to go back. I should have stopped the person who got this right. There's two people actually. No, only one. Anyway, I'll come back to that. Where were we? I'm right there. Once on the short list, are you happy to obtain a police check? Yes. Are you available for the shoot dates, blah, 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 whatever dates? Yes. Here it is, guys. Are you ready for the drum roll? Someone play the drum roll. And get used to this. Get used to this, everyone. Let me find it again. Once confirmed, are you happy to obtain a COVID-19 test? It was followed by, are you Australian citizen? And do you have a current work permit? Then that was it. And the winner of the guess was Bill at 9:29 p.m. who said, will you get tested? So I thought, do I put yes or no? Do I put yes or no? If I was going to put yes, that was just a way to get through. And if I go there on the day for the big job, $500 job, and they say, we're going to test you, I'll say, fuck off. Then that'll probably be the end. I'm going to quit this shit anyway, because I've had like one job in fucking 4 years. Some neighbours shit. So I don't really care, but yeah, I would have just sort of said, nah, fuck it, you're not testing me. And if you want me to keep going, I will. Because it's going to be a bit late to get someone else. I probably should have put yes, you know. Now I think of it. But anyway, I did put no. So you can guarantee my odds of getting an audition are about 84 million to 1. So, yeah, I don't know. If I had to put yes, it's a 30-kilometre drive to Gisborne and 30 kilometres back. I'd waste, it's probably a 7 o'clock start in the morning. And if I went there and they told me to be tested or fuck off, I would have got nothing out of it. So there you go. There you go. Whatever you do now, they're going to force test on you. Yeah, Bill, you win a golf ball, mate. I'll actually give you a dozen golf balls if you're in Melbourne. Maybe I should have sent you there and you got tested for me. No, I'm only joking. Terrible Tim. All right, guys. It's going to be a short show because in half an hour's time, my brother's dog is racing at Bendigo, race 11, number 7. And I want to watch a race. So I'm not going past 10, that's for sure. Not that it's going to win, but Sam Newman, yeah, good guy. As you know, I don't know if you know, Bill's knocked back the golf balls, has he? Apparently there's protests again this weekend. And I'm hearing it's on Saturday and Sunday. That's about all I know. I heard nothing more. I've seen a little poster saying it'll be Sunday and 11 a.m. and the venue will be told an hour before. Can't see the point in that, to be honest. I reckon if it was 10 minutes before, the cops would be there in numbers within minutes. I'm telling you. The cops. What do I call them? Cops. What's a good name for cops, guys? I mean, I feel sorry for pigs. The poor pigs have been, put down for years because these fucking slimy pieces of garbage have been called pigs. And I don't think that's right. Pigs should never be compared to these bastards. The fuzz, that shit. SS. Jacks, that means fuck all. Nah, come up with something better than that shit. Order followers, Tim, yeah. Nah. Devils, blown shirts. There must be something better. I mean, who came up with pigs anyway? My God. Where are we? Sorry. Thugs is probably the best, but yeah. I was loving them the other day when they paid me a visit. Oh, fuck. But the two idiots that came to tell me to turn the music down, they were just, I mean, they weren't too bad. They weren't intimidating. They were just like your normal pigs. Is Mickey Mo there? I don't know what's happened, guys, but don't know where good old Muhammad's gone. Peekay are the protest influencers actors. Not sure what you mean by that, Marco. Are the protest influencers actors? Jews don't eat pork, Steve Keys. I don't mind a bit of pork. We need the lovely Ash. I was waiting for that, Fred. Ash is in here somewhere. Is she still here? PK, give us a story about your extra gig with Nicolas Cage. What do you mean by extra gig? I'll tell you something about Nicolas Cage. Because to be honest, and you're probably going to say bullshit, I didn't have a fucking clue who Nicolas Cage was. This was late 2008. I'm not a movie buff. Not a movie buff at all. And someone said, Nicolas Cage is on set. I said, fucking who's that? But the problem is you hardly see the guy because what happens, he has a guy that's sort of like, it doesn't have to exactly look like him, like a body part. And as you know, in these movies and shit, especially movies, they have take one, take two, rehearsal. Sorry, you have a rehearsal, then take one, take two, take three, all different takes. So this body part does all the hard work. And when it comes to the main, when they're ready for the actual shot, In comes Nicolas Cage, and he does his once-off thing. Then he sits down with the producer, and you're not allowed to talk to the supposed superstars. So, yeah, there's no way known you could talk to him, but I'd never forget. We did the scene. I don't know if you've seen the movie. To be honest, I don't think I've actually watched the movie, know we? Fully. I'll get on to Brendan O'Connell in a sec, guys. There was a train scene. We're all in Newport here, in a suburb next to Williamstown in the west. They had this Newport station done up as a New York subway station, and there would have been 200 odd people more, all on the platform, and we were told to run and scream and all that, like a train that was coming in and smashing into everyone. And if you see the movie, it's amazing how they did it. You know, that's how they do CGI, and they say they can't, you know, fake planes going into buildings in New York. Well, fucking watch the knowing, and you'll see how easy it's done. So I'll never forget, there was a scene. These people were standing on the platform, and there's these goths. You know what goths are? Goth. Sort of weird looking. There was a male and a female. They had the weird Mohican hair and the, you know, big leather boots. You know, goths, whatever they do. I don't know. Apparently, this guy's a goth, or he's into goths, because he actually stopped and talked to these two people. Probably the only people he talked to the whole time. Then I did a bit of a look on his profile and, you know, shit that he's done in some of his movies. And I saw somewhere early on, he actually ate a live cockroach. He ate a live cockroach. Don't know why, but he did. What was I going to say? Brendan O'Connell. Yeah, a bit too much for me, to be honest. I'll never forget when I got arrested and I was looking for help. Someone actually contacted him, and he asked me to contact him. I thought, oh, fuck, you know, it's not that bad that I need to, you know, talk to him. Because apparently, you know, he spent 3 years in prison or some shit. And, you know, he speaks against the Jews a lot, and they don't like him. That's why he's out of Australia. I don't know where he's now, but he does go on a bit about, you know, all these shit about fucking lawyers and whatever, criminals and all these, you know. I think he's from Western Australia originally, but a bit over the top for me. I'm sorry. I'm just a hoax buster. I don't give a fuck about all this complicated shit. It probably means well, but I know I did see him talk. Oh, I can't remember what it was, where he called out people dying. Whether it was Burke Street, I doubt it. Can't remember. It was one of these bullshit events where he said it was a tragedy. You know, a bit like David Icke says. Maybe he's protecting himself. You know, he knows that people don't die in these fake events, but I don't know. I don't have time to watch everyone, to be honest. So, what time is it? No one wants to come on. Ash, make up your own mind about me. I don't know what that's referring to, because some people actually, I've seen comments regards Ash saying, you know, some idiot said some unkind words about the lovely Ash, but anyway, people make up their own minds about. Anyway, me, I don't give a fuck. If I took notice of these fucking morons that want to say shit about me, you know, Not only has my hair gone grey in fucking just over a year, but I wouldn't have any hair. No, I can't be stressed over shit like that. It's all about Ash in the comment section now. Look, guys, 10 more minutes. If no one wants to come on, I'm going to call it. What have we got here? 123 watching. This is about the most people watching, and it's fucking no one here. Any questions, anyone? Any questions? I heard, who was it? Sad news this week. Very sad news. The channel that's become my favourite in the last few months, good old Vernon Coleman, the old man in the chair. He said he made his last YouTube video. And that was pretty sad, to be honest, because that guy's a friggin' legend. Absolute friggin' legend. I don't think I've ever heard anyone speak like him. Oh, we've got Jimmy. We've got someone on.
Hi.
G'day, Jimmy.
Hi. I can't hear you at the moment, Peekay. I'm just gonna have to. There's like always some button that I forgot to press.
We can hear you, all right.
Cam mic. Let's see. Audio.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. It was a bit of a shock. I mean, I'm amazed how he comes up with all those things, at least weekly, and he reads it out in 15 minutes or more, and it's just...
Sorry, mate, I'm just having trouble with the sound. It's one of these things I can't remember exactly.
Well, I'm going to mute you. Yeah, he comes up with stuff new every week, and you just can't help, taking every word he says, because he's got the dry sense of humor, and he doesn't mince his words. I mean, I hope he's not gone. I really hope he's not gone. Hang on. Sorry,
hi,
Jimmy.
Peekay. Sorry about that.
You can hear
Would you believe this? I downloaded a Windows update for my computer, and it trashed it. It completely ruined the. It had a glitch line that sort of kept on flashing on and off.
Yeah,
and I had to get the whole thing taken to the repair shop and reinstalled Windows from scratch. So basically, all I've got is some old files that I've managed to salvage from my old computer, and
no worries, mate. Don't have to tell us all that. That's good.
Yeah, so I've had to reinstall all this cam stuff again, so that's the reason why it was set on default. So I had to find out which sound setting it's on.
It's going to be a short show, mate. Just tell us what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, so Scotland. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be like as bad as you've got it over there. I mean, quite honestly, it's like Sturgeon comes on the TV. Nicola Sturgeon. So she's our prime minister sort of thing, Scottish prime minister type thing, right? She comes on the TV and goes, well, in Glasgow, that's where I live. So in Glasgow, basically, there's been a few more cases than they expected. So she's going to have to impose these measures, but the measures are really shit. They're only 3 households can meet up inside or something like that. No one really knows what they are anyway, but she hasn't shut down pubs or anything like that, which is what people care about in a way. Yeah, but yeah, so It's all right. Basically, it's not too bad. I feel sorry for you guys having to put up with all this fucking can't go out after 8 o'clock or whatever. It's like it's outrageous.
I got bad news for you and everyone else around the world because we're just the guinea pigs, and what happens here is happening all around the world. All right?
That might be true as well, because basically they want you to. The way I say it is like if they've got the vaccine ready to go, they want you to be desperate for it. They want you to be like, please give it to me, fucking shoot me up, you know.
You're right.
And so that's almost basically what state they've got you guys in. So if they're going to just inject you pretty soon, I don't know. It's a bit tragic, right? I don't even know what the fuck's in this thing. I can't work it out. It could be microchips. It could be like stuff that changes your DNA. There could be stuff that's set off by 5G. I've heard so many theories, right? But whatever it is, it ain't a cure for the virus because the virus doesn't exist. So it's got to be something, right? And why do they want to inject it in everyone? You know,
yeah, like 160 different vaccine makers. How can they be testing for something that doesn't exist? It's beyond belief. How are they possibly testing something and doing trials for something? It's not there. I mean, fucking 160. I'm not talking one or two or three. 160. Come on. How about you find a cure for fucking cancer?
Yeah, exactly. And none of them are, well, I mean, there might be some that are genuinely trying to find a cure. But most of them are just like, you know, they've already got the thing that they're going to inject in you. But, you know, they've had it for years, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I asked the question. They create whatever they put in this vaccine, and you got these guinea pigs they're going to test it on. So they inject it. I mean, are they just going to inject it in a normal person like you and me? How are they going to know the effect of this fucking vaccine when, starters, the person they're injected to doesn't have COVID-19? So how the freaking hell can they possibly have all these phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 trials for something that doesn't fucking exist? All right, are they going to say, they'll only use people that test positive? Well, then they inject the vaccine. If all of a sudden they test negative, the vaccine works. That's the only possible way they could do this shit. I mean,
yeah, and that's what will happen. It's like, oh, look, no one's caught COVID-19 in years, so the vaccine must be, you know, a success. Meanwhile, it's like doing what it's doing to your DNA in the background and like turning you into a slave or something or whatever. I don't know what people reckon, but I mean, there just seems to be it seems to be like there isn't 100% opinion of what they're actually putting in this thing. It could be stuff that alters your DNA, or it could be stuff that, you know, like sterilizes you in a way or something, or maybe it's just a microchip or whatever to track you down. I don't know.
Could be just saline solution just to bluff everyone.
Yeah, I mean, it might be just for a start, right? Now, that's what they might do for a start. They might just like give everyone placebo, as in like water or like you say saline or whatever, right? And then when no one gets ill, they're like, "Whoa, this is a brilliant vaccine, eh? No danger at all to the public," sort of thing.
Yeah, well, that's why the idiots here have bought 84 million doses when there's only 25 million people. So what's that, 3 each?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Someone's getting very rich off it. That's for sure. And you can bet like Fauci and Gates and all have shares in the vaccine company. Like, well, there's that thing on it, Moderna, right? So it's like they're all on the board of directors. Oh shit! Excuse me. I think they were all on the board of directors, weren't they? Oh, hang on, that's on
there. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still using the old sellotape technique. I should just buy myself a webcam, eh?
Apparently, all these vaccines are like $200 a shot. I mean, come on. $200 a shot, and the governments are paying like $2 billion.
Yeah. Well, the Chinese ones, that's what they said. Like, I was surprised because they said something like $300, £300 a shot, or dollars or whatever.
Oh, but
it's a huge amount of money.
It's for free. It's for free, though.
But the thing is, yeah, so your government's going to pay that to China for all these vaccines, assuming they're getting from China. I don't know where they get them from.
Well, it's said from Oxford University and University of Queensland, but when it's free, it means the taxpayers are paid for it. Nothing's free.
No.
It's amazing how the only thing that the government gives you for free is a vaccine. Does that say something? Really? That's the only thing they give you for free. There must be more to it.
Yeah, totally. Well, I don't know. The thing is, I suppose if they were charging people for it, everyone would just say like, "Nah, you're all right, mate. I think I'll stick to not having a vaccine or whatever." Like, but it kind of means that mandatory vaccine is in order if they're actually paying for it, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. Just, if people are going to pay for it, they're probably half of them won't even bother. But when you get something for free, it's people like that. They like taking advantage of things that are for free, especially from the government, and they'll lap that up. That up.
Like there was this thing that the government did over here, which is like, because no one was going back to the restaurants to eat out, they actually gave people vouchers so they could eat out. Well, they gave it to the restaurant so that basically anyone can go out. It was only Monday. They made it. There was conditions on it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You can go out to your favorite restaurant and you'll get £10 off the bill, which is like practically halving it in a way, sort of thing. Well, it depends how much you eat. Yeah.
All right. Look,
I didn't bother with it because I don't like eating out myself. I just take takeaways, and that it didn't apply to takeaways. It was just only if you ate in the actual restaurant.
Well, you won't see me in a restaurant if you have to go through all this bullshit, sitting 6 feet apart and crap, and not being able to get up and buy a beer. I mean, you won't see me there, fucker.
Yeah, I know. I had to give my name and address even to take a piss in McDonald's. Like, I didn't want their burgers or anything. I was just dying for a piss. So I said, like, can I use your toilet? And they go, yeah, as long as you write down your name, your address, your telephone number.
Yeah, that's the best thing McDonald's are for. That's the only thing I do at McDonald's is go for a piss when there's nowhere else to go. That's all for.
I know. It's like public toilet. Like, there isn't any public toilets anymore in Scotland, so you may as well use McDonald's or like I usually use betting shops as well, but apparently the betting shops have closed their toilets for whatever reason. Like they say that they're not allowed to open due to government guidelines, which is utter bullshit, obviously. But
I don't like going to public toilets full stop because who knows.
Yeah, I don't, but I like walking about so that if I'm caught short, there's nothing else to do really, unless you want to like. That's what I've been doing recently as well. Is just going for a hang on, wait a second.
Marco, does Peekay talk about the suppressed pedophiles? What do you want me to talk about? I put up that video which has got close to 1 million views on it. I don't think it's that far. 500,000 maybe. I don't know. What do you want me to talk about? No one else talks about it.
Sorry about that.
Look, I'm going to cut this show pretty short tonight. I'm not feeling the best.
Yeah, I feel like absolute. Well, I probably look like absolute shit as well. Much too much to drink last night, but that's lockdown for you.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I just had a cup of coffee myself. That means I must be crook. What was I going to say? Shit. Say something.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, this guy's.
Yeah, Bill. Just happened to be Bill Heffernan. Yeah, it would have been good if he named the people, the 28 people, though. And why nothing's ever happened is beyond me. You could get up in Parliament and say that shit, but nothing happened over it. All right, Ash, I'll give you a call on the phone, Ash, sometime soon. All right, take care.
Are you wrapping up?
Yeah,
I don't mind. I've really got not much to say about anything at the moment. It's just kind of doldrums territory, isn't it? It's just like waiting for the vaccine or whatever, Everyone's still walking around with stupid masks on their faces, so you can't stop that.
The mask on the faces thing, like I said it before, if they can't work it out by now, I mean, I can't be fucked telling them anymore. I'm wasting my own fucking energy. Like I said jokingly to someone, fuck them, let them take the vaccine. I know it's not a nice thing to say, but
no, I know you kind of reach your wits end trying to talk to people. Even like I know I'm like, see, if I talk to this stuff, even with my close family, they don't take me seriously. They're like, well, you obviously see. They said like, oh, you believe in David Icke? He's an absolute lunatic, and I was like, well, yeah, but he's come up with some good stuff about the coronavirus.
Yeah, you take what what's good and what you want to hear, and I'm sick to death. Oh, fucking, they bring up something from 25 years ago about reptilians. It's something never talked about.
Yeah, exactly. And all what he said was, I think something to do with the royal family resembling reptiles. And yeah, it was just like a throwaway comment, and everyone's sort of like, "Oh, you think the lizard people are going to run the world?" And
proven wrong. No one's proven him wrong.
Yeah, so
the royal family are lizards.
yeah. Well, you could say like everyone's got a bit of lizard in them somewhere, So like, well, yeah, it was a bit of a weird thing to say, maybe, and everyone's just remembered that one thing, and just discards everything else the guy says,
All right, Jimmy. All right, everyone. Look, sorry, I got to close the show.
Yeah. All right. How do I? I'll just.
I'm not best. All right, Jimmy. Thanks for coming on. Maybe next week. All right.
Yeah. Nice talking to you. All right. Cheers.
Good on you, mate. All right. Sorry, everyone. I've got to close the show. Thanks for everyone for coming on. Sadly, no one's come on except for Jimmy. It's a pity. Anyway, it's probably good in a way because I'm feeling like shit right now. Everyone take care. On the weekend, if you're going to go to the protest, take care. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly don't know. I do really want to go, but I have no idea what I'm going to do. We'll see when the time comes. Things are getting grim, to be honest. They are getting grim. And they ain't getting any better. Things just ain't getting any better. It doesn't look like there's any sort of... Yeah, look, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be a pessimist and shit, but I want to start hearing some good news, and but as you know, everything's scripted, and they'll just tell you what they want. They might give you a little bit of hope, then they'll just shatter your hopes. That's what it's all about. Yeah, Jerry, I don't know. I just got this hay fever. I'm not normally a hay fever sufferer, but something's just hit me tonight. The Croats just come on. Sorry, Christina, because I'm going to bed now. My brother's dog's racing in 7 minutes. Bendigo race 11, number 7. Cheer it on. Rotorua. It won't win, but anyway. Hopefully I'll see you next week, guys, and hopefully some people come on because I didn't really want to talk at all tonight, but anyway. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming on. Sorry about the shit show, but anyway. Hopefully next week will be better, and yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. We shall see you next week.